Over the past couple of hours, I've had a couple of people question the authenticity of the emails that I provided from my source in WotC with regards to people that WotC may be looking into. I accept that not everybody is going to take me at face value. That's absolutely fine. I've faced this before, and each and every time it has happened, I've come out looking right. I have come out looking spotless. I have a reputation to maintain. I have an integrity to maintain. And that's more than can be said for a lot of my detractors, some of which temporarily I am on their side. I have had people tell me that they are not going to be satisfied until I can provide the full list of names that WotC is looking into. I have had other people say that they will not be satisfied until I name my source. Let me make this very clear to those people. I'm not going to ask my source for anything more than I already have. Asking for if Antoine was on the list was as far as I will go because it's innocuous enough. There's plausible deniability there. Asking him to download and send me the entire list when there's a good chance, if it's on a computer or a cloud drive, well, they probably log who looks at it when and how often they do so as part of a way to figure out if they have leak issues. It's what I would do if I were in their position. But to expect me to give up the personal information of a source, I may not be a journalist, but there is some integrity here. When it comes to such things, simply won't happen. There are people asking me to give up the personal information and risk the livelihood of a friend I have known for 20 years almost in order to sate their curiosity, or that I somehow need to prove myself to them. These are people who do not follow me. These are people who have muted me on Twitter, like Jeremy Hambley. Yes, I might be supporting Jeremy Hambley in the fight, but the decisions he has made and the actions he has taken over the past couple of weeks, especially the most recent one with regards to how he, quote, got his money back from WotC, unquote, have made me question that. There are lines I will not cross, and I will call out bullshit when I see it. That is not going to change just because I'm on somebody's side. Now, let me go into the meat of the issue. People aren't going to believe everything I say. That's fine. Time will tell. And as I said, I've been vindicated in everything I have said to date. Not once have I been called a liar, and it has stuck. I've had Tryon Worlds attempt that with me when I criticized them for Nightmare Tide and their direction for Rift. They attempted to DMCA my videos when the Orion Zoo and Apotheosis breakup from Tryon happened. Valve is currently trying to get my videos taken down. They're going through the diplomatic way of opening dialogue with me to say, hey, can you take down these videos? They paint our game in a negative light, and we don't think that's fair. I am, of course, not taking those videos down. They are 100% factual, and I provide the evidence, and I encourage people to look over the entire replay to see that I am not lying about anything I say in those videos. I think WotC is going to follow the same route. Here's why. Last week, they released their little FAQ regarding what they will accept for content creators. And the content creation FAQ was absolutely laughable from a novice law student's perspective. It completely disregards fair use and established legal precedent when using copyrighted and derived works. It laughs in the face of the legal system as is. Wizards of the Coast knows this. However, they need to make sure that the ignorant masses do not fight them on it. If it goes to court, they know it will never be upheld. They will settle with anyone who takes them to court over this. But they don't want to have to put in the money, and they don't want to have to go that distance. So what are they doing? Over the past couple of months, we have been very critical, not just of the pedophiles in the judge program issue. We have not just been vociferous about our support of Jeremy Hambly in this entire debacle. Rudy of Alpha Investments, I believe, is being looked into because he messes with the secondary market, but a lot of people do that. However, he was very vocal about the card stock issue over the last month or two. More to the point, he posted a video that released print numbers, I think it was for Rivals of Ixalan. I can't remember exactly which one it was. So they're looking at him and saying he criticized us and he had information he should not have published as far as we're concerned. We're going to go after him. That's my thinking on why they're going after Rudy. All of this is not just about the pedophilia issue or Jeremy. It's because we spoke out about the decisions Wizards of the Coast has made. And Wizards of the Coast is surrounded by people who are thin-skinned. It's run by people who are thin-skinned. It's run by habitual liars like Elaine Chase. And so they're going to go after the small fries like myself. They're going to go after the small fries like MTG Lion. Because if they can get people banned who don't fight them, then they can say that their new content policy is 100% legitimate. Nobody's going to fight them. We are in the right here. It's not going to work with me. I'll go into debt to fight that. I love a challenge. I love a fight. They have not dealt with someone like me when it comes right down to it. Because I'm an asshole. But I'm an asshole who knows what he's doing. And that's what should frighten them more. They are so used to their players, their customers being ignorant of the law and of the rules that when they come across someone like myself, or in some instances Jeremy, they don't know what to do. I want to make this very clear. We're being targeted because of our positions and our vocal opposition to what they have done over the past couple of months, the past couple of years, but it's really ramped up over the past 2 or 3 months. Going forward, I fully expect the following to happen. I am expecting a DMCA takedown notice of at least one video for myself, and I expect that others will face the same thing. And the reason for this is because they don't know the personal information of many of the people on the list. The only way to be able to do so is if they decide to file DMCA takedown notices, because if we appeal it, we have to provide our full name. We have to provide our address, contact information such as email and phone number. And from that, they can extrapolate DCI numbers, and then they can issue bans for the people they don't like. I've said this, and it actually kind of makes sense. If I were in Wizards of the Coast position and I wanted to do some shady shit like they're doing, that's what I would do. Of course, the problem for them is that if they do so, then the counter is that they have committed perjury. Any false DMCA claim is perjury under US code, which means people face jail time. And there's a significant amount of money coming to the content creator that they decided to go after. I encourage WotC to try it. I encourage it because many of us will fight. We will play games. WotC has not planned for something like this, I guarantee you. And if they want to push this, they're more than welcome to do so.